For those of you that didn't read the title of the video, this is the HP 14 laptop, the Odyssey backpack, and the 2.4 gigahertz wireless mouse. What's up, guys? We are going to be opening up this giant box that we got from HP today. So without further ado, let's open it up. Okay, so we actually have three things that we're going to be looking at today. An HP wireless mouse, an HP backpack, and the main thing, an HP laptop. Why don't we first start off with the main thing that I'm sure most of you are here to look at. Let's check out the laptop. For those of you that didn't read the title of the video, this is the HP 14 laptop, the Odyssey backpack, and the 2.4 gigahertz wireless mouse. Whew, that was a mouthful. Setup instructions. I never look at instructions. If I can't figure out how to do it without instructions, it probably shouldn't be done by me. A lot of people will actually immediately throw away the packaging that their electronics came in. I find that to be a huge mistake, whether it be sending it back for returns, whether it be if you're moving, all sorts of things. I always keep my packaging. I have my packaging for my TV from 8 years ago, so I'm a little bit on the other extreme, but I would always suggest keeping your packaging, because you can't buy these fitted design things. You can buy generic design ones, but not specifically laser cut. Okay, enough of my geeky rants about packaging. Let's open this thing up. First off, just feels of it. It's kind of plasticky, not gonna lie. Now granted, okay, those of you watching this, this is a pretty low-end laptop, so don't expect to be playing hardcore games on this or doing massive amounts of like 3D design and After Effects. That's probably not gonna happen. This is more of like your family PC or I'm going to college and have no money kind of PC, but I need something that's good, but not gonna break the bank. Comes with this little screen protector. This I don't keep. All right, let's plug this guy in here. Okay guys, before we talk about what I think of this laptop, why don't we talk about some of the nerd specs, as I like to call them. So this laptop ships with Windows 10, it has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it has the AMD E27110 APU AMD 1 gigahertz processor. Yes, I was reading that because there was no way I was going to memorize it. In slightly more layman's terms, it has a 1 gigahertz processor, it has Windows 10, and 4 gigs of RAM isn't bad for what you need to do. This is, like I said, your basic browsing the internet, typing in Microsoft Word, watching YouTube videos kind of computer. So it is perfect for kids, for college students, and that kind of thing. One of the things that I think is kind of cool, which I actually wasn't expecting, is the touchpad has a very seamless look to it. So there's a slight beveled edge right there, but at a glance, it almost looks like it's a seamless surface, which is kind of cool. As far as inputs go, it's actually got way more than I thought it was gonna ship with. We have a VGA, a dedicated LAN input. So for like internet, you can hardline in without a dongle or anything like that. And I feel like that's rare nowadays for laptops to have a dedicated hardline for internet. You don't see that very much, so that's kind of cool. HDMI, 2 USB, microphone slash headphones. The SD slot, which actually was hidden from me at the beginning, is right there in the front. Also very cool. And then on the other side, a couple indicator lights and one more USB port. It's actually quite light. You wouldn't even notice it if you had it in your backpack or anything, so that's cool. I feel like it's definitely lighter than my MacBook Pro. Design-wise, kind of a cool little silverleaf finish, but it definitely is plasticky. But again, this is an under $300 laptop, so all of my critiques, take them with a grain of salt because you're getting this for practically nothing. Okay, I just clicked the reset button because one of my big pet peeves about computers is start time. If it takes you like 2 minutes to start up, something's a bit wrong there. I'm not gonna do a stopwatch or anything, I'm just gonna give it a rough test. If it feels like it takes forever, I'll let you guys know. But we're already booting back up and asking for my password. Windows is starting. Okay, this part's taking a little bit of a while. But again, this is in real time, and boom, we're in. So that's actually not half bad. I have like minimal to no software installed on this, so this will be like its fastest startup time ever. But again, for the price point, that's a pretty good startup time. It does ship, like I said, with Windows 10, which comes with some cool little toys like Cortana. If you've never used Cortana, it's just Windows version of like an artificial intelligence to help you get answers to things to start running applications. Tell you what, I'll actually give you a quick test of it so you guys can get a better idea of what it is. So I'll give you a couple quick examples of Cortana. If we go down here to the little microphone near the start menu and just click on that, that should launch it. Browse Netflix. So because I said browse, it opened it up in a web search and is actually looking for Netflix on the internet. But if I said, say, launch Netflix.
Okay, opening Netflix.
It should actually open the app and be able to watch Netflix on your app. So you can use that for YouTube, you can use that for launching Microsoft Word, basically any of your apps. It's kind of a cool little feature. I honestly don't know how much I would use it, but it is cool that Windows 10 ships with that, so you have that ability if you want. No touchscreen or anything. I usually have some qualms with the spacing of the keys on some laptops, but this one actually felt pretty good. I didn't like accidentally hit caps lock when I was going to A or anything like that. So the keyboard felt nice. The power button was easy to find, and that may seem like a weird comment, but on my wife's laptop, the power button is like hidden on the side and it looks almost like an input. It's really annoying. So the fact that the power button is obvious and in your face is nice there. Next, let's check out the wireless mouse. Like most wireless mouses, it comes with a little USB dongle that you can just pop in the side. And I can tell you, a wireless mouse is a huge deal for me because I really don't like using a trackpad, whether it be for editing or even browsing the internet. Having a mouse is so much nicer to me. I don't know if that's just because I grew up in the 90s and that's what we used back then or what, but I just find having a physical mouse in your hand so much nicer. For those of you wondering, it did come with a battery, so I just pop it in, just one AA battery, which is nice. And the crazy thing is, this battery, this one AA battery, is supposed to last 18 months. I'm not sure what that number is calibrated on usage time, but 18 months is amazing. If this lasts 18 months, this is the best wireless mouse ever. So, look at that, boom, I didn't have to do a single thing, literally in the time that I was just talking to you about battery life. The mouse is already working. One of the things I like about the mouse is it's super thin, so I can fit it in my laptop bag without it being too bulky. It's got a little blue indicator light to show you that it's actually working. And the fact that I just plugged it in and it was working right away without having to install any software is key. If I had to like go download a driver or something like that, that would be kind of frustrating. So last thing we're gonna check out is this guy right here. And to be honest, this was probably the thing I was most excited about with this HP bundle, is checking out this laptop bag, because I can use it for anything, whether it be for clothes, for other tech, for this laptop, other laptops, whatever. But this is the 15.6-inch Odyssey laptop bag. So this thing has a billion pockets on it. It's got the main giant pocket. It's got I don't know if you guys can see in there, but it's got like 30 pockets in there, front and back. It's got little netting areas. And then check this out. Originally, when I opened this, I thought this is where you slid your laptop. But the laptop is actually in this whole back compartment right here. It's another whole other compartment that opens up in the back. Boom. It slides in there. And look at this. This is a 14-inch laptop, and it fits in there with tons of space. You could fit a ginormous laptop in here if you wanted. And then that zips up in the back. Tons of padding. Okay, and then the nerd in me really likes the fact that this buckles in the front. When a backpack doesn't have that buckle, I don't even consider it. Because I'm gonna load this backpack full of gear, whether it be my drone remote control, or if you were going to college, you could put books in here. I mean, do they still sell paperback books? It's been a while since I've been in college. All sorts of stuff. So this backpack is definitely gonna become my go-to backpack for traveling, because I can have my laptop here, and then all of my stuff in this front compartment. I mean, it's huge. And then when you don't want that much space, got these little tie downs, and becomes super thin. Look at how thin that is. And I think I already said it, but the walls of this backpack are super padded with foam, so you don't have to worry about screens getting cracked or anything like that. All right, that concludes, oh, I forgot my mouse. That's all right, I have a pocket right here for it. Let me just slide it in. All right, guys, I think that is it for this review. If you guys have any questions about the HP 14 laptop, the Odyssey backpack, or the 2.4 gigahertz mouse, leave a comment down below, or there should be a link in the description. You guys can go check out more details on where you can get this. And as always, you guys, remember, stay positive, get out there. Life is an adventure, so make some memories.